sky. The ladies Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, her ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Nigga mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her which guys. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in that sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the nuts. Got some momentum, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't fall.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
He's dropping back to throw. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves him with 3rd and short.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
3rd down, give to Robinson. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. An option give to Robinson. And he'll stay upright through this lane, but not through that hit. He's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. Broncos and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they're going to need to go the length of the field to attack that deficit after the punt sets them all the way back to the 1-yard line. First and 10, a run to Robinson. And they're going to manage to take him down at the 12. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
You gain 11 on that play, and it's going to be first down, Denver.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Keeps it on the option here. Nearly broke even, but the defender defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost them about a yard. Offense to the line for second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. He's foray out the middle. That's about 3. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Sets up 4th down.
Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. Back to pass on 1st and 10. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10, looking to throw. This is reeled in downfield. It's Bryant. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work and with no... The Broncos ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through. Get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Starting the half with Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Pass play coming here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it up. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often coming out of the... Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They trail 13-0 here as they go in search of their opening score. So read here, and this is Dobbins. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
He's going to throw it. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
41-yard line.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 2nd down now, they need 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
He keeps this one himself. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down. Here's a throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Throwing off the play fake. This is Sutton working the right side. And they make the tackle at the 38.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
This game of today, Kate, in so many ways is so different than the game I played. That's a call that I can close my eyes and still remember. All you do as a QB is just look. It just takes a look. But the big guys up front say, give me a push, and I'll do the rest.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the red zone on 1st. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So as much as the offense might want that last play wiped out, Brock, defense declines the penalty, and it will stand. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Looking in the air here. Got a man. It's Marvin Mims. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Trying to work as fast as possible.
12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd and 5.
Throwing on 3rd down. He's got it. Complete to Bryant. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their... Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Airing it out to start this drive. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Now, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too. Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
They'll throw here on 1st. England's got another one. They take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos trail by 6.
At the 19-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing from the gun here. Folks, it's intercepted. Picked off by Noel Williams. And the Chiefs.
Now we go. Stay with me. You ain't gotta go. You can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. Try to be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Get her and the ego to my house. You can
welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Throwing to start this game. We'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he gets back to the line, but no more. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Throw left side, caught by Bryant. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll call his own number. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds Mims. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
A 9-yard gain on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
They'll throw for it. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
The Broncos and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they're really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Robinson has the Denver touchdown. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Broncos ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Has him on the quick hitter. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing now off the play action. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly.
Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They've stalled out since that first touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead, now a deficit of 7.
60 Eagles, 60.
It's an option right that begins this drive. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone.
18-yard line.
Going right side, Robinson with it. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They're going to try and throw it here. He brings it in. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos earn the chance to tie before halftime. Great offer. The Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break.
3 points are huge.
Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup.
He's back to throw. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain. The Broncos ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
He takes off with it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. So a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Back now, pressure coming. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
He'll look to throw. And once complete, it's Brian outright. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Keeps it on the option here. On the move, past the 40. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go now. Let's go.
The handoff for Robinson, running right. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up first to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one's complete, right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First down.
Working inside the red zone. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
A gain of 7. It's 4th.
Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Third down and 9 yards.
Here he goes, third and long. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Jordan's pass. Complete to Brian Robinson.
Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. He'll look to throw it. Catch made underneath one back. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Setting up to pass. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Mims with the grab. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king. I told you, hop in and let the journey begin.
To the air now on first and 10. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On second down, Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
This is Ingram working left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Throwing on third down. He's got it. Complete to Bryant. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. We're trying to set the screen. Dobbins. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
2nd down. Here's an option. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Matt Bryant. Incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
The Broncos and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they'll have to go just about every bit of 100 yards to reach the end zone. That punt sets them up at their own 2. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. And no margin for error.
He completes it in traffic. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
1st down.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
All set now. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. He keeps this one himself. Pushing it up past the 30. It's a race down the right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. Now, we are still scoreless. More for Mile High in just a moment. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go.
Setting up to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
To the air on third and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Sticking to the air here. Dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
It's fourth down.
Broncos ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That throw behind his intended target.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
And 10 yards to...
Finds him on the crossing route. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Noel Williams. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play.
Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0.
Let's go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short, just a yard left to go on second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the 30.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. A lot of mass on the move here. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Shotgun snap again to Robinson. And finally they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave him enough room from the goal line where you should feel comfortable throwing anything in your playbook.
And this gets him well away from danger as he is out past their 20. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Connects on the crosser. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on.
Half the 60, half the 60, go!
They go play action on 1st down. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
He's got the hook up to Ingram. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Dobbins gets it off the option. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. I'll throw it. That's him on the quick hitter. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short. Looking to throw. That one finds his man, Ingram. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
He'll call his own number. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Broncos ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. Their defense has set him up beautifully, Brock, and after that turnover, any points will end this game.
Yeah, as an offense, you're on the sideline just hoping for a stop. Just stop them, right? Just don't give up any points. But to get a takeaway, as an offense now, you're infused to go pay that off for your buddies from the other side.
And they're going to tag a defender with this one. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who've got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up